I'd say Lorenzo. I don't know. I mean, whether Lorenzo's here or here, it doesn't really look like as though there's any potential for in 24 hours from now, Lorenzo would be dead. You got the strong winds. Look at this, all uniform in the upper part of the atmosphere. And as well as the Caribbean and the Gulf. No chance of development whatsoever. Clockwise flows, you can see. Maybe something could form, but it's quite disorganized, yet surrounded by strong winds in the upper part of the atmosphere, and as well as the Gulf and maybe the Caribbean. Deep trough, going further down south towards the subtropical part of the Atlantic. Hold on a minute. Never mind. On Friday night, not much chance of development whatsoever anywhere in the tropics. By Saturday night, though, still a similar story, though. Sunday night, maybe something just near the Windward Islands, but touching land is not really going to do any favors in terms of development, though. Monday night, maybe something, but not quite. And maybe there could be something there, but that's going to be Venezuela's problem, and as well as the other islands offshore from South America, like Aruba and I need to brush up on my geography. Yeah, folks, my apologies. Then after that, in 7 days from now, maybe something that could form in the Caribbean. But otherwise, not much is going to happen. Then it's all a guessing game afterwards, and you guys are seeing that, that tropical system could make its presence throughout Central America. But what's the point, right? Now checking the Canadian model. Okay, this is right now, and I believe this is Lorenzo, but we'll check the National Hurricane Center in just a moment. But very strong winds aloft either way, though, all over the tropical Atlantic. In 24 hours from now, still doesn't really matter at this point. By Thursday night, also, maybe something could form near the Yucatan Peninsula for Thursday night, but by Friday night, maybe. And just a little bump though, but with all those strong winds, I wouldn't even put money on that. I would say it's nothing but a big rainmaker, maybe a tropical storm affecting the Yucatan Peninsula, but what's the point? And also just located near the Windward Islands. I don't know. Plenty of strong winds aloft, but it's going to kill the system anyway. But yet, it's moving to the west regardless. It'll interact land for Sunday night, Monday night. It'll gather strength after it'll make its way through the Windward Islands in the Caribbean. Plenty of warm water that's still left over. Could give it a lifeline by next Tuesday. Even if it does, it'll just affect Hispaniola, like the Dominican Republic or Haiti. Then it's all just a guessing game after that. Okay, so this is Lorenzo. Now where is that right now? Oh, man, this is not what I intended to make it happen. Like, I don't know if you guys are seeing it, but if you're not, I deeply apologize for that, folks. Okay, so it was right here the whole time, this bump. But let's take a look anyway. It's gonna move out. I don't know why. I don't know why it's showing that it's gonna move away. But regardless, what's the point? It's gonna die anyway. I mean, right now it's at 40 miles an hour. That's the maximum sustained winds. Moving to the northwest at 12 miles an hour as of 5 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. And it's right between the Cape Verde Islands and the Windward Islands. Well, let me just go back to the GFS model. Okay, so Lorenzo's there. And let it play. Yeah. You know what, folks, at this point, I really don't care now. I mean, it's not that I don't care as a meteorologist, but it's just that when you take a look at this, when you look at all of these maps that you guys are seeing, you wonder, is this really going to make landfall in the U.S. or anywhere else? Well, at this point, as folks, as a person who's living in the Western Hemisphere, why bother, right? It's just gonna move out to sea and die. But now's the right time to show you guys what the current status on the fall foliage is happening right now. So let's take a look region by region. We got plenty of past peak colors throughout northern New England, the Adirondacks, and a few places in the Catskills, but otherwise it's currently past peak. Oh, no, wait. Peak colors. There's many places throughout the Northeast that are a high color or moderate color. Folks on Long Island, they're low color, given that there's plenty of sea breeze. And the Delmarva Peninsula, Richmond, and all the way down, there's a few places that have past peak colors in eastern West Virginia, and a few spots throughout North Carolina, on the Appalachian side of the state, in the Midwest, plenty of past peak colors in the northern tier of the country, and otherwise it's peak colors in North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and northern Michigan. Then plenty of at least moderate colors throughout much of the Midwest. Otherwise it'll be just nothing but low colors in places like Chicago, Detroit, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, St. Louis, Louisville, and believe it or not, there are low colors in western Texas and northern Texas as well. And Atlanta, well, they're starting to get some low colors going. Florida, not really. Haha. In the west, though, you got plenty of past peak colors, though. Places like the Rockies, though, and as well as parts of the Cascades, too. Elsewhere, it's just a variety depending on terrain and the latitude and such. Rain shadow. Yeah, just to see where those low colors are. In fact, in Phoenix and Tucson, there are no colors as well. Not even a little bit of the Mojave Desert. LA as well. San Diego, believe it or not, they have low colors. And east of Riverside, they have peak colors. Alright, and now, let's go here to talk about the drought monitor. Oh, hey, Wild. Welcome, welcome. I've been out all around the city today, and the fall colors are beautiful today. Oh, nice. It's wonderful to see. Wild, I am so sorry for not looking at the chat. It's just that before you came in, it was dead. Yeah, I deeply apologize for that. Yeah, I deeply apologize for overlooking you. But anyway, we do. How are you doing, Wild? How was your weekend? And also, how was the weather there in your area? Mine, Wild. So far, I only have a little bit of low colors. Maybe a chance of high colors if I were to leave Long Island or the New York City area, go up into New Jersey or to upstate New York. I just got home now. It's okay. Alright, that's good. Okay, so let's see. Well, we got plenty of severe drought, extreme drought in places like northern New England and parts of the desert Southwest, the Great Plains, parts of the Great Basin. Though I would say just about roughly 70% of the country has some abnormal drought. And in my area, well, basically I'm just getting somewhat, I wouldn't call it extreme drought, but Some moderate to severe drought. Yeah, because I mean, the nor'easter has definitely brought us some beneficial rains, but even that is not enough to change from like extreme, well, severe drought to abnormal drought or whatever. But yeah, it's the summer. Yeah, throughout the later part of the summer and the early fall months, we haven't gotten much rain as a result. For you, Wild, you may not have enough drought to complain about. Okay. Oh yeah, and I do want to mention one more thing. Let me just type in. Wait a minute. Let's take a look at the New York City area before we can get to the 3-day forecast. It was either 1 degree Celsius or 0. Oh, and right near the freezing mark. Hold on a minute. This morning and 12 degrees Celsius, 54 earlier this afternoon. I think it's 10 degrees Celsius now, 50 degrees. Oh, nice. I mean, really chilly. Sounds like chilly weather, yet in the morning it was really cold. Right, Wild? Well, not for me, but I'm not like my area, but I'm talking about your area. Yeah, I'm taking a look at what's been happening in the past 72 hours. Okay, so that's today. And going down to the 11th, which was Saturday. Yeah, just about. Well, in Central Park. Okay, so this is every 6 hours. Let's see. Okay, 0.1, 22, 90.91. 1.43, 1.52, 1.57. About an inch and a half of rain in Central Park. Yeah, in the past 72 hours. I'd rather look at the map though. Okay, so this is what I meant. Take a look. From what it looks like, throughout places like Boston, they've had as much as at least an inch and a half of rain to 2, or maybe around 2 inches of rain in the past 72 hours. In the New York City area, just about as much as an inch to an inch and a half, maybe close to 2 inches. Long Island and lower Hudson Valley, about as much as up to 2 inches of rain. The Jersey Shore, maybe some places in the Jersey Shore, just about as much as 2 to 2.5 inches of rain. In Philly, they had as much as up to no more than an inch of rain going down along the I-95 corridor. About up to half an inch of rain. Harrisburg, Pittsburgh, just up to 1/10 of an inch. Washington, D.C., about up to an inch, about half an inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain. But in the Delmarva Peninsula, they've had as much as about an inch to an inch and a half of rain. Outer Banks, also dealing with that. And South Carolina, maybe just about as much as 3 to 4 inches of rain. Maybe a little higher, though. Let me see. Oh, and it's cloudy this afternoon. Ah, yeah, overcast skies. That's fun weather. Quite depressing cloud setting, Wild, that you have. Hold on a minute. I have sirens in the background. Give me a moment.